Ghana cedis was used over the last 3 years for the renovation of the said stadium?
Let me see. You see, rehabilitation of selected structures at Accra. You know that an extra amount of 11,223,895 Ghana cedis. So you chairman company BIA. You're from Architectural Engineering Services Limited, and that was meant for the Esipon rehabilitation.
Again, it is Esipon Nkwanya too. Omunya
Charlie.
Nana ya locate scam different. First one here 41.4 million Ghana cedis, and a second one also.
Okay, so it was phase 1 and phase 2.
So the first phase was the 41 million.
Yes.
Ghana cedi.
Yes.
And a second phase near 11.2 into Okaboma. That is 52.6 million Ghana cedi just for the rehabilitation of what? The Esipon Sports Stadium. Now my first question, President Mr. say, company Albondi, Sister Company Limited, on a track record, no reputation as far as managing facilities.
Not necessarily managing. Construction.
And that's what I want to say. On a track record, no. It is saying, are they a renowned company?
Have they done some before?
I mean, who say company where I friend is that you're boom dear. Yeah, because you rehabilitate and I say, yeah, renovation. And now, boom, be sorry.
But Kevin is my friend.
No, it's not about your friend. We are talking. We are not.
No, I didn't know he owned the company. Yeah, who could get big contracts like this from government?
Yeah, more okay. Cook the angasa otia cook be. What did you? No, cook be.
Charlie.
So the question I mean is that's my first question. Say you rightly mentioned then deputy finance minister, that's the late John Kumar. Authorizes a bit way 41. That was just in a year. I mean, that was in 2022 or
2 years ago.
2 years ago. It is as canon. Never see you want to say. Almost Sakai. Almost Sakai. In the last 2 years,
but there are documents proving that
because they were authorized.
Yes.
The finance minister authorized. Exactly. Another deputy finance minister authorized. Say, you scan bedding. And the mom was not very innovative.
Let me read this for you, okay? I know a request. It was a letter dated 3rd November 2021, Ministry of Youth and Sports. Yes, request for release of funds to pay for the third phase of rehabilitation works at the Accra Sports Stadium. Or say, please refer to our letter number B150 MOYS Capex 2020, dated 17 February, to the Ministry on the issuance of commencement certificate for work on the third phase of Accra Sports Stadium rehabilitation. We submit a request for payment to the contractor, Messrs. Coupe Ghana Limited, an amount of 4,553,199 Ghana cedis, 83 pesos. So, they took the money in phases.
Nana?
And this letter is when? 2020.
God. Nana, miti pirate. Cheryl.
Then hold it. Then there's also notification of contract, rehabilitation of selected phase of Accra Sports Stadium, phase 3. And this one, the minister authorized the release of 22,484,100 Ghana cedis.
Phase 3.
Phase 3.
For Accra Sports Stadium.
Just in 2020.
Now, first phase, we shall say that.
Can you imagine?
You see, semantics. Nana, Kasa phase, no. When was the first phase? Because that was the same thing we heard about Esipon. Say they almost started first phase near say almost senses are roofing. Now almost painting. Second phase will deal with certain
it's more I'm confused so many more attack right there.
Gas no, but even a stadium, a facility that wasn't deemed fit to hold a funeral. Nana,
PK. My Esipon Stadium images ni bi Facebook ni anhwe
roof
maybe a roof on the page no
maybe antokro no nkusie na abubu ntokro no Nana, I don't understand Nana. So it means almost all the you can say rehabilitation processes was in phases.
Yeah.
Esipon there too, totaling an amount of 52.6 million Ghana cedis. Now, what in the most interesting part, Now, names of companies nowhere. I just want to see the track record of this company. Say this company has this reputation as far when it comes to say innovative architecture. That's what I want to see. Like who the track record of these companies. You spent 52 million on the Sipon Sports Stadium. I mean, you can say nana. Not even one. Not even. Obi for shovel can coach also or two you
25th October, yeah, sit down for no.
More innovative,
the interim payment certificate coin. Some pesca 6.8 million. And 1 year, the
6 million. Somebody
till almost the 25th October last year, yeah.
October, in the
what works have been done at those various stadia?
Now, questions needs to be asked. You will say, Bisafa.
Wow.
Accra, the card, Nana Accra, higher.
So since when did this company become, partners of the ministry?
Nana, is it serving someone's interest?
You can go on Facebook and see a Sipon Stadium.
The roof, no.
A mobile roof.
The roof, no. It may be Nana. The question I'm asking, they say, the question I'm using, say, companies, Nana, almost track record, because Nana, if I want you to build something, say, maybe say me see that, Nana, before I even give you money. Make sure Kakama or say chassis that. Nana, I need to know or track record. So what you say? Say a band inside number way. Nana, you are one of the best. So now the question being asked, they say, companies for Sisdan Company Limited. Omo share Esipone so. Cook Bay Ghana Limited. Omo na yede Accra Sports Stadium e show musim. What's Messrs Javier? Messrs Javier Limited. Javier no wabutu. Javier no ba ko ye. Ni omo ye Accra. Phase 3 no. Omo ye mo 4 million Ghana cedis no.
Yeah.
It's what companies for.
Yeah.
Now companies for, and I'm sure say Sky even the initial amount of 85 million Ghana cedis. It does sense that because if I'm adding it with the figures I have here, it's more than 100 million Ghana cedis.
So Javier Limited no omunya babaya contract no.
Yes, Messrs Javier Limited. Say it's been owned by Iron ladies no.
Yes, omunya contract sum of 21,122,068 Ghana cedis. In excess of 21 million
Ghana cedis.
Yes,
for Babaya Sports Stadium. 2020. Now we are sleeping. No, you're down, Crudy.
And on him, in less than a month after 7th February now, a Kube for no Koji or initial money.
Yeah.
23rd of March, almost some Koji extra 11.2 million.
Kube for now.
Yes, from the ministry. Yeah.
Nana, Nana, we need to start asking questions. Maybe you do it. Or else go for me you.
I didn't go you.
Baby, Nana, people need to start taking responsibility. I was see the people involved in this thing.
But we mentioned Kelvin's name. Kelvin, they said,
"That's what the company. Oh yeah, he's only."
Untimin gas why born. They said, "No, until baby ni amano contract."
It's omo mudi ejuma ne man no. NDC ebiso, but that's the point. Nana, bisa untimi choose the mobi.
But this person is somebody who, or a direct relative of the former finance minister.
Let's be diplomatic.
And it's the finance ministry that releases this money.
It's after no. Finance ministry na baby sir. Say you dey adeli shade him same no. Say akosi say. That's the question we need to ask.
I know correct.
So as I say, mama, you ordered for the payment of these monies. Now, at this point, we also need to question the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Because Nyekosu Nano should be under.
Can I read this one for you as well? And it is mind-boggling. On the 24th of August, 2023, the ministry wrote to a company, right?
Bomudin.
And Osi. Yeah. The Ministry of Youth and Sports presents its compliments and wish to notify you that your tender, dated 14th March 2023, for execution of the rehabilitation of Esipon Stadium with identification number MOYSRTWKS0123 for the contract price of 40,755,489 Ghana cedis, 76 pesos, in accordance with the instructions to tenders, is hereby accepted by the employer.
Confirmation.
And this is Sisdan company, also owned by Kevin Oferiatta.
Confirmation. Yes, I make a choice. You see, Ministry of Youth and Sports, no, we need to question them.
And this is the same minister.
Share reference number now boy MOYS. No, we need to question because it's their project. The finance ministry sanctioned our authorized. It's America doesn't. No, Ministry of Youth and Sports, no, they need to answer to these questions. The questions we are asking now. Now the Americans what you say. Because say no, we have a structure here, even here at Max. IMAX media, we have a structure. Say, who go ABBA? You have someone who passes your bill for you. Say, oh, Fako account, Nekoji. So that's the same process we are seeing. So the ministry ordered for the payment of these monies. Who is responsible? Nana to check, say, sign number way. That's the question we need to ask. Because you can't spend over $100 million Ghana cedis Nana in 2 years and have your major stadiums being closed down. I want to be in category 4 or 3 match or so. So it means that someone needs to answer the questions over here. Scanner for him. What did they use the money for?
Charlie.
Nana? Even 5,000 cities. Almost as somebody painted a stadium now, there would have been a difference. Even if they had spent Nana a paltry or a measly 5,000 cities, somebody top paint square paint here, Nana would have seen a difference. You saw the pictures of. We are talking about it. Nana, a Sipon Kwaya 52.6 million.
Charlie.
A Sipon, just the Sipon Sports Stadium. It's 52.6 million. Taxpayers' money.
What take that from? That's
52.6 million taxpayers' money.
You know something? Kevin is related to my mother. Now, said the Ekano. Was that the reason he was always at the Accra Sports Stadium and he had an office he was occupying there?
Nana,
and that a company that is being given a contract is being housed at the stadium.
If you are still there.
I just can't.
And we just can't. Nana, Motsepe comments no make here. Who did you make comments no?
Listen up, politicians it all.
Motsepe ferry or ferry. We've gone to the state say Onoka ferry Ghana.
In Kenya so Tibi Mayo.
No, but do you think say teams were not playing outside their countries?
Why haven't you commented about it?
Since I didn't know Hoshe. Mr. Anadu Otuadu comment to make here or the chair Ghana.
Yeah.
Motsepe dey okay or the chair Ghana. But Ghana is the reason. Ghana and enforcing Motsepe
and
to say the things.
Nija money home or Nija Motsepe fan no be. What does it? Yeah, he's looking at
no.
You so-called big country.
Say Chad and more Chad. Ghana and enforcing Motsepe. I'm more caught I can't say.
Aye.
Even telling say look,
embarrassing.
Look at the profound words he has to say about Kenya. So all your more years, I'm saying you have the best facilities. So even a country like Kenya wouldn't be forced to play outside Kenya, despite all the things that the country is going through.
Now, the 22 million for Accra Sports Stadium, no, it was for selected structures. With the amount of money you gave.
So, let's catch us on seat way. Selected.
Basabina, Ukota VIP, Uhu Park, and so on.
They are too smart to the extent that they try to tell you phase 1. They break it down.
Exactly.
It's over. Phase way was just we had that phase 1 of
maybe the over corner basa no because said
and by releasing funds.
Can you imagine?
It is phase 1 the year into Maguna Edeba paper gates no ne yapemo about near the Ado Park and so and phase 1. Then phase 2, we are releasing huge sum. Nana, Accra Sports Stadium, 22 million co. 4 million co.
Could be Ghana Limited, no.
Accra Sports Stadium for you. I could some of them Accra Sports Stadium.
I could be no. Okay, you move on. I can make sure I did by here.
Nana,
you are asking of the Xavier company, right?
Xavier company, I'm basically because
Xavier, no. Do you know? the objects of the company, like what they do.
No.
Supply of general goods. Okay. Real estate developers, so they qualify.
Yeah.
Okay. Importers and exporters of general goods. Trading in general goods. Building construction. Civil engineering. Plumbing. Electrical works. Road construction.
It's even vague.
So they should show us the jobs they've done prior to when this contract was given to them.
So what I say, yes, and the only department can say, oh, that's engineering. We have aspects of engineering. We have aspects of engineering. Export of general goods. No, we didn't even. I don't think say. No, mommy.
Hey, audition. I said this only happens when you lack the fear of God. I'm utterly flabbergasted and feeling goosebumps. Sadiq from Kaswa. God save us. Allah Akbar. Sadiq, you know
fear of God. A growing.
Ghana.
They've issued payments for 2 phases of a sipono. 2 phases. Basing the stadium no structure and sanity. To bisa who say Sikano we issue the microphone. Then that's the question. The ministry will have to come and respond.
Right now, there are no questions whether those monies were released or not.
Nana,
we have all the confirmations here.
Baby, you have that confirmation. Say, 6.8 million was even paid upfront.
Yeah.
To Sisdan memory fee. They've confirmed some of Gigi Scani B.
I'm a
Yutiamo. He says Scani Omun GB crowd. So what I say, and once as signatures in Nana, ebe sign, it means say Sikano and that's why you want the finance ministry to what? To append and approve. As to say, the more upfront in 9 bulk, and now we check say, Omukoche Bako 11 Bako, and also 6 Bako. It is a scandal say, yeah. So at least for the meantime, no, Nana, Chenye Ejuma or the SARS Ghana work 17 close to 20 million Ghana cedi Chenye. It's as simple as that. Tell Ghanaians are suffering. Nana, how? Like, no, Nana, see, let me not mince words. Nana, some of our leaders are wicked. Seriously. The people we've entrusted, we've put so much trust in them to take care of this country. Honestly. Nana, if you understand, and I'll make us for Otuado to say this, there's a new Otuado. This is the CAF president, Patrice Motsepe, talking about how sad Onoka a Yawodi
could be.
Nana, see a company could be. Now could be the office and restaurant car.
No, but you see, this be crafty theft too.
Nana, just look at what they are doing. Look at them say, oh, yeah, Nana, even if we had spent, Nana, I'm telling you the truth, even 2 million Ghana cedis on the Casper Stadium, you bet me a ball, Blasters game. Even if we had spent 2 million, Nana, just a fraction, a small fraction.
We the said, Saska Omugino, 23rd March, 11 million.
Hey,
11 million
means it's a Casper Stadium. No, but this is Nana, this is no extreme greed.
They say when boys now turn drinks no. When business so for mafa. Turn drinks across
the stadium.
When business so for mafa. Who bet chance no moon say o pe bibia pepa wo konya ne so a. Kashire no mo de so am drinks no. No mo yama now they pepa konya so no am muska. I don't know about the paper mo be jane drink no. No we ni kashire no pepa konya so ma. No we twenty no drink no cry so mo turn drink.
No pepa konya
so ni etwa mo ka. You better answer. Right. We're off to the phone lines. You can join us on 055 00 555 0201 825 252 and I said 0579 3025. Now we're joining in. Ewo Jumediana so Benghazi Ewa Blekuma. I say good morning guys. My team is winning this evening. Okay, yeah, that's Ablekuma Oduman and Odiwe